Hi everyone, it's Jeanette, Crafty Dog, here with a day 10 of the 100-day challenge with Rachel over at Roxy Creation. I've actually got, today is frogs. I'm a bit partial to frogs. I've got a little tattoo that when we started doing a bit of a work around Australia, we were at Mackay and there were cane toads everywhere, and I just said to my husband, for some silly reason, I'm going to have a tattoo. And so I've got a little tree frog on my ankle. Well, there, useless information you didn't need to know, wasn't it? Anyway, I've got this kit. Let me just make sure I'm in screen. I'm trying again with my... It's from TLC Creations and it's called Frog Fun. I've put some of Rachel's antique letters in there, but the paper is just beautiful, and I've put it onto some coffee stain paper that I got from pickypulpetsy.com. Beautiful. The papers came and they were absolutely gorgeous. So I popped them onto that to make it a bit grungy. Not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I've got one of my little tea stain doilies that I'm going to pop in the middle. But they're just real fun frog photos, and it's like I said, I've had it for ages. I did start to do it quite a while ago and put it on the back burner. And then there's the other page, journaling pages, as well as there's another one of Rachel's letters. I will put some other bits and pieces in it as well. Another doily that will go down the centre. But it's so much fun. Just a real little fun. I hope it'll end up being a real fun little journal for somebody. At the back I'm going to do a little pocket, and I might just keep going along with this now and again just to keep you up on what's going on. I'm going to use an envelope to make the cover. I've got a couple of little envelopes here I'm going to decorate at some stage. I've got a whole load of little cards that came with the kit. That's the same one. There's some I haven't printed off. I'll see if I use these or if I want to go back in and get them. So a lot of them are like library cards. So I've got those. I've also got a couple of CD envelopes I'll decorate eventually. I've got some of Rachel's labels. I've got quite a few more. I've actually printed them all out on some cardstock coloured stickers, and then some white ones as well. I did some at 2 sets to a page. These are just gorgeous. So I'll put the links to those down in the description box, so that if you want to have a look. I think most of them I've got, these are labels 5. Some of them have written on what they are and some aren't, but they are just really cute. These I did, where are we? Yep. 2 to a page. So they are they're lovely. I've also used, or I'm going to be using, where are we here? I've got a little book that was called, where did I put it? Oh, here it is, back at the back. It's called Pond Life. It's one of those observers books, and I've cut, this is just some different things that actually live in the pond as well as a few frogs, and I thought I might put one of those in each signature. I've got some tags here that I'm going to make a couple of tags. This one's a couple of black and white ones. I thought I'd pop a frog on and decorate up eventually. Got some little bits out of the pond book, and then I've got some other little bits that I'll be making up for the book. But what I thought I'd do today, I printed out, now it's something curio, I'll put it in the link below, these little frogs. I did the full size, and then I did 2 to a page and cut out a whole load of little ones. And then this is a piece of eco-dyed paper from Poppiness, Susan Taylor Brown. Oh, there's a few more of Rachel's letters here that I might pop in backgrounds, or so I've printed a few of those off just to, because I can. Okay, number 1, we'll put those little frogs away. I've done a lot of the prep work, so we'll get on with, now I've got to remember to stay here. I'll try and sit that side and then I'll remember. So what I did on this, I had all the little bits off the edges of the pages. When I cut them off, they were sitting, I just popped them in my basket. I thought, I don't want to throw them out. I don't want to keep them. So I had all these little bits like this. And I think all of us have seen different ones do it. I basically started and I put them all along like this, stuck them down on right on the edge, and then I fed them through the weave like that, and then back the other way to just get that weave effect. And I thought, well, that was, so then it was like that, and then I just stuck it all down. So that was how I got the effect on this book page. So I've stuck it down in there. I might just sew across that top of that, because I want to put the little fancy, have I got it on there? No. Little fancy stitch. Whoops, get my foot right. Just wanted to pop that little fancy stitch across the top there, just to give that a little bit of interest there. And put this there too. So I didn't do as much as I thought I was going to, just save you. And I probably could have done that at the end, but just like that. So first up, I'm just going to pop a little bit of calico on there. Doesn't really matter which side. Just to sort of hold it down. And then just for a little bit of interest, whoops, stuck to my fingers, I'm just going to pop a little bit of this behind it as well. Just for some texture. Okay, I've just got a little bit of book page, and this has come from the Pond Life book, so that I can, the words are relating to the pond. Oh, come on. Just pop that there. Okay, now this is a one of those frogs that I got from, I've got it written down inside, ready to pop it on the internet tonight. It's something curio, but it's not digital curio. It's I will put it down below. And I've popped this on the label. Now, while these are really sticky, I'm still going to just pop a little bit of the fabric glue just to make sure that it doesn't come off. And that's just going to go like that. Bit cute. Now I've got a label here somewhere, there we go. And I just like the way the colours, just the colours just sort of pop in there a bit. So I'm just going to pop that one on. And I'm sure there'll be a few little colours around the pond somewhere. And I've just got a little circle that I stamped a couple of letters and a number on it. Now just hopefully, yeah. So that's that part. And then on the top here, I'm just going to pop some gauze with this little fella on it. And he's a bit cute too. So I thought, well, I won't do the whole process with you. I mean, if anyone out there would like to see the full process of this lattice work, by all means request, and I will do a video on it. Anything that you see that I've sort of done ahead of time, if you would like to see, excuse my arm, a video on it, don't hesitate to, you know, ask in the comments. I'm only too happy to do that. So there's that. Now that's going to go down. I'm going to stitch No, I don't think I will. I was going to stitch it, but I think I might just glue it because I like the effect without the stitching down the side there. So that will just be, that will be glued onto a page. I don't know which one yet, but let's have a look. It's funny if it's too small. Ooh, we might have to put that on the front of the front page. I probably could cut just a fraction off it. Probably just cut a smidge off there. And a smidge off this side. And then we'll be right. We're still stuck down, so that's worked out well. Okay, so now we can go onto a page like that with a bit of greenery, and I'll 3 sides, and then I'll have a tag down in there. So we might, we'll definitely come back to this project. I've still got Artie Mays to do, but this one's been a long time in the pipeline, so we'll do that. Now, next one is the same sort of book page, the same. We could have had that as the flap over, but I decided to just do a little tuck there. I've got those little cards that we could stick. I'd have to cut them down too, but I could make one as well, and we'd just tuck that in there. So I just put some of the eco paper down here. I lined it with copy dyed paper, and then I put some of Roxy's store paper, Rachel's store paper down there to just give it a bit of life. I'll just pin this one so that I can, it's not going to flap up all the time. Where's my bone folder? There it is. And then I just did some stitching arounds. In actual fact, I went off the edge here, and so then I had to do some fussy, crazy stitching to make it look like it was meant to be. Okay, so I've got lots of little pieces here. We're going to do, might do it up that way. I was going to go the other way, but I think we'll do it that way. And I might just take a bit off there. Old Faithful again. I got this from Kerry at Which Craft Do You Do? So let's just hands don't want to work today. Again. You can still see part of the stitching. bit of this down. Get that little bit off, yuck off. Okay, and then we'll just pop this little one down here. So it's both just sticking, gluing. I've got some stamps, I've got some Mackie stamps too that I'll probably show you in future videos of, you know, just stamping some images onto the blank pages to make them a little bit more interesting. Where are we now? This one I'm going to pop on that side. Talking to an aunt of mine in Western Australia today, having a bit of a catch up. She's 80, I think she turned 85 last month. We were supposed to go over there to catch up for a birthday and not able to, so I said we'll do it next year. So we'll get over there next year. Her daughter came through for her 60th birthday, so I was able to catch up with her as she came through to go back home, but we couldn't hug because of the corona. She stayed with my sister to this was prior before I think it was just as the borders were closing down. She just got home, which was great, and she's still doing her little bit of self-isolating and working from home. So it was nice I was able to catch up with her too. They were having a, what do you call it, Skype afternoon tea or morning tea with her workmates, so they could all catch up. Now, I think I'm going to do that. And then I'll put a little froggy to go there, and I'm going to put one up there. That's a bit cute. So these are stickers as well. Love them. I've got to get some more paper because I've used the last of my white. I've only got my craft colour left. It's so good to do butterflies on them, and you don't have to worry about, unless you do like this and putting them onto material. But you could be sitting up there. I'd love a little fly just to be sitting up there, but I haven't got a little fly. I wonder if there's one in here. I bet they won't be. They won't be small enough, though, I don't think. Ooh, there's a little teeny weeny butterfly. Look at that little moth there. Just looks like the little frog needs to eat. China mark moths. Okay. And I shouldn't be cutting with those because they're my fabric scissors. These are my paper ones, the older ones. put him up there, it'll look like they're both trying to get at him. And then just a little label, and I should put a number or something on that too. Where's my... oh, the same one will do, won't it? It's that old, it's a wonder it still works. Just a little bit of a, this is a tiny little punch I've got. It's sort of, it's a bit like a frame. Put it on there to bring it all in together. Yeah, it's a little bit like a frame. Oops, where are you? Stamping up one. Got it in a set of 3, I think it was. Now I did want to put a couple of perhaps just one. Perhaps just none. Perhaps just, I should have done it before, but see if I can. That's fine. We might just put a little bit in here as well. It's still right in there as well. Okay, so how long have we been? Yeah, nearly half an hour, so we'll leave it there. We will have another video on this little album, and so that little one went there, and this one we could perhaps put there you go, there's a lot of frogs in the lily pond there, so we could pop him there. So that's going to be a bit of a fun, little fun, frog fun, frog fun. Okay, thank you for watching. I'll leave that one open, leave that one open like that for you to look at, and we will see you in the next video. If you like what you've seen, please like, subscribe, hit the little bell button so that you can be notified of any videos. Take care, stay happy, healthy, and until we see you again, happy crafting. Bye for now.